Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. Conductor and Wyatt's Train World are about to take their first official train ride on the Tommy G Robertson on the Drew Thomas passenger car. Here's Wyatt getting ready for his trip. He's about to meet up with Mr. Conductor at the station. Oh, hello. Welcome to Six Flags St. Louis, where we're about to take our first ride on the Drew Thomas passenger car. All aboard! We are here at Old Chicago Station. Get ready to wait for Tommy G Robertson to arrive. He'll be here shortly, but look who I've ran into along the way. Over there is Midwest Jim, recording a video, waving at me. Hello, Midwest Jim. Hello. This is one of our fellow YouTube friends. One of my biggest fans as well, and he's from Missouri. He is a part of a channel called Midwest Fun Page. Yeah.
Check us out.
You should. Yes. All right. To the station, because I think he'll be here shortly. Oh my gosh, guys! I hear the train coming! Oh boy! Here comes the train! Oh, that's not our train. That is the Looney Tuner. The electricity comes from the rails, and this train carries children all around the Mount Toonmore, which is a Mount Rushmore with Bugs Bunny and his friends. Here comes the train right now with some passengers all aboard. And pretty soon we're gonna ride the big train, Tommy G Robertson, but here's Looney Tuner puffing on by. Hello, Looney. Two WF&P volunteers talking to each other. Yeah, these engineers are also volunteers of other railroads. Like John over there is a volunteer of the Wabash Frisco Pacific, which I will be volunteering at soon too. Anyway, here's Wyatt again. Hello, Wyatt. Elmer Fudd's weather balloons. They have a clone of this at Drayton Manor called James and the Red Balloon, and it's for the Thomas Land section, of Drayton Manor in the UK. Over there is the Joker Carnival of Chaos, which just recently opened up last year, and it's an awesome ride. I highly recommend it. You can see over there Pandemonium going up and getting ready, and there is the Bugs Bunny Ranger Pilots ride here at the Bugs Bunny National Park. And up here is Daffy Duck's Swing Carousel, whatever it's called. Up the hill you can see Tweety's Twee House, and I can't see Martin the Martian's ship ride. Oh, I think it's behind the swings. There's Catwoman's Whip, which is a wacky ride, I gotta tell ya. And over there is Screaming Eagle, one of the oldest coasters of the park. And if you watched my Daredevil Days vlog, you might have saw that I actually got a tour of this ride. Behind the scenes, that is. Anyway, over there is the Sky Screamer, which is really, really tall. It's a fun ride though. And over there is the Fireball, which is a ride that I cannot fit on because I'm too tall. And there's the water tower that I like to make my girlfriend run under and get her wet. As in token wet, not that kind of wet. I mean, I'm not into that yet. Anyway, over there is the River Key Mine Train, the first roller coaster of Six Flags St. Louis. We're now going off to this side so I can show you a bit more. Anyway, over here is the Liberty Tree Bell, which is from a Liberty tree, and it was carved to look like the Liberty Bell. It's a pretty cool bell, I've got to say. And over there is the Boomerang, which is a Vekoma boomerang that goes through twists and turns and a cobra roll and a loop-de-loop. It was my first inverted coaster. Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast is one of my favorite roller coasters at Six Flags St. Louis. I love this ride, it's really crazy and fun. And over there is Colossus, the big wheel of Six Flags St. Louis. I'm going to go on that probably after the train, depending on what Wyatt wants to do. Anyway, pretty soon the train should hopefully get here. I hope it gets here soon. I don't know. We should have to talk to our engineer friends. What does Wyatt think? When does he think the train's gonna come? Well, Wyatt, what do you think? When do you think the train will get here? He doesn't know. Hopefully soon. Can you build with bananas? No! because there's a Drew Thomas passenger car hooked up to the train. It is now our turn to board the train. Everybody all aboard in a common orderly fashion. Don't walk because I made that same mistake last year of running. Don't run, walk. Here we go, all aboard. All right, folks, we are now on the Drew Thomas passenger car. I'm not going to show the seats because I respect people's privacy, because I don't want to show people because who knows, they might be wanted by the FBI. Or worse, they could be wanted by Silver Dollar City. They could be a ball knobber. Yes, he's wanted in 7 states. We're not going to show him for that reason. Okay, Wyatt, here we go. We are the first riders of the Drew Thomas passenger car, but we might be picking up some friends along the way, right, Wyatt?
Yes, sir.
So be on the lookout for some of our friends.
On the move.
Yes, here we go. All aboard and away we go. On the new Tommy G Robertson. Here we go. So many people are so excited, they're singing Tommy G's praises. Let's say goodbye to John. Goodbye, John. We'll see you next time. All aboard and away we go. Over there is the Midwest Pavilion where Midwest Fun Page likes to go. Maybe if we're lucky, we might catch him there on our train rides. That must be an orientation or something because there's a lot of workers there. All right. Over here is the Fireball, which is closed. There's the Boomerang. Passengers are waiting at the crossing because we're going through. Here we go. There's Screaming Eagle, where I got to have a behind-the-scenes tour of it. And there is the Sky Screamer again. Over here is the River King Mine Train, which was the first roller coaster at Six Flags St. Louis, and the first one I rode too. Over here is the Batman ride and the Buccaneer, which used to be the Joker Eat. As well got rethemed and removed to over there. And over there is Tommy G Robertson pulling our train bravely. Yes, look at him go. He's pulling our train very well. St. Louis Station, which they had the roof redone. It looks pretty nice. And here's the sign. All right, everybody, here we go. Okay, everybody, over there's Ita March and Costa Nick. Over there, you can hardly see them. There's Costa Nick over there, and there's Ita March, Eric from Ita March, right there. Here we go. Shout out to both of them. They rock. Yeah, I'm headed straight for the Joker Carnival of Chaos after I get off this train. All right, here we go.
Getting ready to ride Joker Carnival of Chaos. There's a seatbelt blocking his face, so you can't see his face. But Tommy G's coming.
Yep, perfect. Wyatt blew the whistle, folks.
No worries. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
Joy to the world. The ride was closed.
What did he say?
Why?
Okay. Okay, you need to go on the boss. They updated the track, and wow! There's an updated piece of track. After the first drop, it was smooth. I'm telling you, it was smooth. Like butter. Okay, everybody, Tommy G's struggling. Sing along with us. I think I can, 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 I think I can. Take it home. Yes, that's a bop. Well, everybody, I just barely made it, but we're on the last train ride of the evening. We're on our way back to St. Louis. We're about to wrap up this vlog. That was really short, but we had a lot of train fun. Sometimes short and sweet is the best way to go. Yes, like this train ride. All right, here we go. Thank you. Bye. Goodbye, Joe. I think he was the guy who let me go inside the cab the last time I went. Aside from this time where I got to look inside the cab, but yeah.
To our right is the River King Mansion. The River King Mansion was named after the largest
last ride on the Drew Thomas passenger car, and it's all ours. So, right here is where they have the blow down, but they never do it on the last train ride. Well, folks, this will be the ride I'm going to tackle when I come back here for the last weekend of April. All right. Anyway, we're slowing down, but we're going to speed up now. Okay. I thought we were going to stop for a second. The locomotive might blow off steam. Let's see if it'll blow off steam. It's been blowing off steam recently. And it hasn't. Okay. Well, folks, we now come to the end of our vlog, so yeah, thanks for watching this vlog, and subscribe to my channel, subscribe to White's Train World for great train videos. He's right here. And subscribe to my new channel, Mr. Conductor Vlogs. That'll be where I move when I retire from Drew Thomas. Well, I might stay on Drew Thomas, I'm not sure. I'll leave that up to you guys. I might delete the old video, so be warned if you don't want to miss the video. So we move to a new channel, but yeah. Anyway, this is Drew Thomas signing off. Good night, and pickle suck. Let's take it home, Tommy.
Tommy G Robertson, a gentleman who is instrumental in building and maintaining our park. He was very excited about taking care of us.
With one last look at the Drew Thomas passenger car, they never forget the time they journeyed far.